possibly go the distance in map number 1. We got the Miami Heretics taking on the Riyadh Falcons. Let's get it on, and it's going to be Super with his Billy Joe Armstrong haircut today. We've been able to start things off nicely with 2. If you caught the lead singer reference, you're a go.
Yeah, that's 4 dead immediately. And all of the Falcons spawning over towards blue side. You're going to have Super trying to work on a route there to potentially flip those spawns, but you take care of him. So step 1 done, but step 2 and step 3 is getting them off of this hardpoint time, because Rancor's making your life a living hell through Delhi. He lines up a double, Super cleans up the rest, and Miami have been perfect so far here on Scar.
Yeah, looking really solid. First 31 seconds going to go their way, and they've got a couple of players already contesting the rotation to 2. Traixx is going to be a little bit late, but is able to find Exton on the old time, plus an extra. So, whoa, Super looking clean, looking solid. He's going to lock things down nicely at P2, and Miami are off to the races.
Yeah, Super might have to change his name to Superhero with the way that he can. Eventually, he's going to fall to the frag grenade, and that's going to be 3 dead. So, Metals just has to value his life until the teammates get into play.
Well, he's able to get the regen off and find a low health pool Cellium for another elimination, and the Falcons are getting absolutely pounded early. Metals a little bit of damage there into Kismet, but will be traded out. Super working on rotation again to get some blue control before we get over to 3. There's a pinstripe kill feed, though, that will Riyadh an opportunity to contest this scrap time with Xnet already over towards 3.
And Falcons quickly got to make an adjustment now, because you're 9-3 in this stage at Hardpoint. You were the 2nd best overall in the rotation win percentage, but when you're losing rotations like that and you can't find breaks, that's why Miami have been able to turn it around. Lockdown, love to be that team to play ahead, but now off the back foot towards the P3, you got to fly on it.
If you're Riyadh, and they've done well in the first 20 seconds to gain some. Metals just waiting to see what exactly is going to happen with these split spawn situations. Up and over, up and out. Xnid is able to finally track down Metals, so that'll keep the pinch safe in the first 30 seconds. Great for the Falcons. An opportunity to get arena where this next hit's going to come from, and Xnid all of a sudden starts to build things up with 3 in a row.
Yeah, you see how impactful this P3 hardpoint can be when you have it set up to perfection. Xnid so far pushed out. You know, all of Miami are going to consistently spawn over towards green, so we just need to keep on trading. Cellium on 5 in a row. Only 10 seconds remaining at the P3 hardpoint, and Miami are just forced to go forward.
Yeah, you just have to play through the old time. And Cellium and 7 in a row will catch a Hellstorm. So Kismet and Cellium going to play through Sat. Xnid trying to work his way over from the front, and Miami have dealt with this nicely. Super 1 more up front, not going to happen. And spawns are going to be a little bit problematic as we go to Miami Heretics. Listen in.
Toma si izquierda conmigo. Yo izquierda. Ya, te he escuchado. Voy a estar en Tours 1. Buena. Altana izquierda. Antena. No le veo. Tours un tiro. Estoy pinchando Tours. Arriba. Buena, siguiente. Siguiente todos. Vente pedazos conmigo.
Tío, voy a ahora Market. Market uno te pichea, te va para el Market.
No le veo.
Muerto.
Buena, sale mal este. Estar en Jules.
Hay que haber uno de izquierda ahora. Uno Jules, sí.
No, área verde. Muertos, cameo.
Vamos
a pillar verde.
Van a buscar.
Ha muerto uno.
No veo.
Estás tú en el punto.
Voy a usar misil.
Era 100 verde, chavales.
Estoy tirando la
Verde no veo nada.
Verde por medio, pinchada, andamio.
Vale, andamio, tocado. Hay que pillar verde,
Escucha yo. Arriba verde, 2 en verde y uno blue. 3 en verde y uno blue.
Vale. Escuchado.
Nada, dale, blue. No está uno verde. Blue Kismet. Juego.
Al de verde. Verde. Un tiro arriba verde, 3.
Hay 2 en el punto.
Well, Hellstorm called in on this break attempt over to P5 for the last about 30 seconds, and Riyadh, they're going to hang on nicely. So once again, the first hard point and a half, really convincing for Miami, but Riyadh is going to exit this rotation, Jay.
Only managed that great time off the P3, and then even at the P5 with the Hellstorm in the air, they still soak up a bunch of time. Now Miami don't have that to save them potentially in a different moment in this game, because Falcons now are spawned in. Cellium on point. They had them in the Helllock trap. You're just forcing them to either wrap back their motel or hit the OE at white wall. Someone needs to win a gunfight.
We got 2-2 split here on Miami's approach to surround P1. Xnid really starting to cook as he's now on another 4 spree, 15 and 10 after the slow start. And that's enough for Riyadh to get some control of the map. Kismet, good track down onto Metals, will keep the pinch safe, and everything now can be focused on from the front for the Falcons. Stun doesn't quite get where it's intended to for Kismet with 12 seconds remaining. Miami looking to put the rotation together over to 2, but losing out on members, and Falcons will take the lead and have the opportunity here to try to flood with numbers and guns over towards P2.
Yeah, but they are a little slow on that rotation over towards P2, so they're just going to use their numbers to bombard their way over towards green. You just got to make sure you don't allow this one player on the pitch to make the play, because Metal has snuck behind enemy lines. That's 3 dead. X-Nid last man standing. He pops a double, and he's now the playmaker.
They're looking for another over the top of the hardpoint, looking to finish things off on Gens, but no, there's too much help nearby. The Falcons trying to pinch, trying to time that one up together after this special moment from X-Nid. Not going to work out. 20 seconds to fight for on P2. Pred up and over. No, not going to happen. Traixx up close and personally with a fine one. Kismet responding. Good help with Cellium in the mix, and the two of them will break open the scrap time and keep Falcons in the lead.
And now, yeah, his teammate that spawns over towards green. This Hellstorm for this moment.
Now Rencor will find one. Finessing in and out of the window. He's going to take down another. The Hellstorm is successful for 2, plus Kismet's able to get a double on the backside of it. So the Falcons will get back into the hard point. Nice read there from Cellium on the split spawns. Exactly right. It's a mess right now across the map. Last player left alive is Kismet inside the hard point for the Falcons. Pred also taking damage from a multitude of angles, and Miami will be able to at least manage some time here on 3, even though Cellium's Hellstorm was relatively successful.
Yeah, that's perfectly played, man, because the positioning that what Cellium calls in that Hellstorm, he's blocking the back green spawns. Yeah, your teammates were blocking blue, so they have to be spawning towards mid-train. He gets 1 kill, but then 1 player spawns out to that back blue position in Metals, and all it took was 1 kill from Miami to secure this side of the map and then keep them away from that P3, trying to hold down the spawn toward the backside of blue, and at least for now, he got 1 teammate with him.
Yeah, Pred unnoticed for now, playing the backside of fences. X-Nid working with him. That's another couple of eliminations that will favor the Falcons to influence spawns. Can they clean things out around the hard point, though? Yes, they can. Kismet, Pred combining to find Rencor. Now is Miami trying to break from the front, holding on to an 11-point lead. Kismet, nice timing here, plus the nade from Pred clears out red, and you can keep all guns up towards the front and over to white wall now if you're the Falcons.
Yeah, Miami can trap them, though, because they do find 2 kills. So now Falcons had to iron on up. Choose your direction wisely, and when you pick wrong, that's when Traixx, Metals, and Rencor combine for 3. So Miami keep the lead. Soak this final 15 seconds, and now Exton, the only player
with Miami in control. Rencor way out of the play, though, as the 4th hill was still active. So were the spawns. So he's going to be late to try to help out on this attempt as Kismet gets the opener from the front. Pred looking for more. He's able to find onto another, but Super keeps things safe. 3 in a row for him, and now all of a sudden Rencor's back into the play up top at green.
Yeah, Miami have the numbers. They have back green. They also find that first kill to win these trade fights to hold down this P5 time. Rencor finds kill number 2. Traixx through the middle of the map is able to get the better of Pred. And now you got the cross being set up. Traixx is just all over the damn map. Has so much ammo in the clip. Doesn't even have to reload. Gets all 4. Miami in firm control now.
Yeah, the map control is so convincing for a while, but they cannot find him as of yet. The rest of the Falcons predicted on their spawns up close. Traixx off 4 in a row, jumping out, no problem there for number 5. Killing spree for Traixx. Miami still finding kills. Just comes down to finding the player in the hard point, which Traixx is able to grab for his 6th in a row.
White wall secured for Miami. Traixx on 6 in a row. Finds kill number 7, but does not earn that Hellstorm. And at least for now, if you're the Falcons, you got them out of the time. You're trying to set up the crossfires with the AR. You get them all out of deli. X-Nid gives you 1 extra. Falcons are in.
We got a battle. 200 to 215. Falcons still accruing time. Miami working on routes with 24 left on the hard point, but Pred also sneaking over to bottom. Blue is able to find himself a couple and an important double at that. Lower back towards the cut, shut down as Miami will get 3 straight in the field. The next did working on rotations, gonna have to value his life.
And now Super is thinking about how can I win my team this game. Working on to be initially in towards P2.
Metals finessing, taking some damage, but able to survive for a little while longer, keeping the Falcons split on their focus. Nice shots from Exit, but can't finish the kill. Cellium up top, keeping him safe. Trophy system into, they'll try to reinforce this setup. And it's a double pinch on the way. Kismet, the one watching it, pushed off his angle though. Pred has to back up to help. Meanwhile, Super's able to find the kill into Kismet, and the pressure for the Heretics is starting to amount. 2 will fall, 3 now, all 4 are dead. Enough time on the clock for the Heretics to also win here.
Beautifully set up there for Miami to go for the 2-2 split so they can have the advantage in one of those situations. And now all you need is one more wave of kills, and this map 1 is yours.
Cellium though clears out the high ground. 242 to 233. You need to contest it through the Falcons. All 4 members are here. Super up and over. Nice shots on the cell, but can't win any of the gunfights. Doesn't make a difference. He softens it up for Metals and Traixx in the last second. Tick off the predicted angles as you set up your offenses. I think that
helps.
Whoa, okay. Interesting, to put it plainly. Traixx falls off the map uncontested, and now Kismet's gonna get Tiki control with the bomb being planted. Although Rancor, if he can stop the plant, maybe there's a chance to survive the round, but the bomb is planted after the kill comes through. Super trying to watch over the top of this, but would have to connect in the 2v3.
Yeah, there's no need to peek. You know what you're going up against if you're the Falcons. Don't give them a chance at clutching up on this round because time is still ticking, but they make it a 2v2.
Oh, shot out. Not gonna land there. Super still looking for another opportunity. He's able to connect to the wall onto Cellium. So now all of a sudden, Pred is going to be a little bit trepidatious to try to challenge this. He gets the hit marker, but pulled off the defuse was Metals. And that will be enough time for Riyadh to still survive the round. But yeesh, cheeky spot playing behind the rock. And that's going to be enough for him to catch 2 before being traded. That's a great start here for Riyadh, who've also flipped the map, although Rancor's gotten a really solid read on it.
Yeah, that should guarantee the round if you are the Falcons. Just no need to force any one-on-one gunfights. Give it the bomb plan if you need to, but you have all the information that they're still going to show presence over towards A. They're not going to waste any time. You're right back over towards B. Pred is able to spot Traixx, who is the bomb carrier, and now Traixx just has to get out.
Yeah, there's just no way you can continue on that angle. But Rancor has not left the A site, so I'm sure he's sitting here saying, hey, we can still set up a post plan over towards Laundry side. And actually, Rancor is going to get a little bit more aggressive over towards Ring. The timing here is going to be everything. And wow, he may get an angle to line up a couple, but Cell's able to respond, get the trade. Just down to Traixx now, off the regen. Finds Exit at range. Nice shots are out, but now you got to deal with Pred up and over you. Or pardon me, that was Cellium that was up and over you. And Riyadh. Exnid gonna feel things out over the top of B. Stuns nades not landing, and Traixx has gotten first blood on the island towards A. But Exnid not dissuaded, gonna try to commit for the plant. He's tagged up and pushed off the angle though. And Miami defensively are gonna start to collapse on this B side of the map.
Yeah, Falcons are trapped. Every single player on that B site. Someone trying to get on out. You could potentially have a chance to, but Exit off of the post plan. Lines up right in front of Super. Traixx with the movement gets the better of Kismet. Now Cellium left in a 1v4. Just don't waste any time. Someone hop the bomb.
I mean, Traixx doesn't even miss a shot off that wall bounce. That is next level. So great response.
Now looking to potentially chain it here to another offense. There's a lot of nades. The stun's getting invested over towards Ring, but you throw a shoulder, he makes you pay for it. First blood Super. Rancor gives you another one, 4v2 immediately.
I mean, he's getting screen shake and damage from all those detonates, by the way. Like, if you're the Falcons, you did everything you possibly could have playbook-wise. It still didn't matter. Metals will follow, leaving Kismet now down to what would technically be a 1v3. He's got Super and Metals to claim. The problem is he's got no information, and well, that's actually a read that he could work with. Does he see the exit? No, not fully. You don't want to over peek onto Super. Nice slide to give him a chance, but just you can't challenge him. You cannot give him an opportunity. Super connects again. There is some sort of defensive pressure at the middle of the map, and that's enough for Kismet to go hunting, but he gets overwhelmed, and Miami come away with first blood again.
Man, it's so good to have Super on your team because these guys aren't even willing to slide through mid-zig. You're giving up mid-map, and Miami are taking it completely. Find the first blood, instantly find the second, immediately a 1v4.
Yeah, Exnid is going to be surrounded.
He's spotted, but bomb does go down. So now every single player from the Falcons are all over the map, and we've seen it so many times. You push out back Laundry on that rock and extend a little bit, Super's gonna make you pay for it. First blood, Miami.
Yeah, all he needs is a little bit of information. Where are the Falcons? Okay, sick. I'll go ahead and just pop them. No problem. Nade cooked up to mid. Doesn't really get to where it's intended to go, but with 15 seconds on the clock, it looks like Riyadh may not be even interested in even going for this in fear of Super's killing spree. He's gonna be close to a Hellstorm, misses that shot, and actually Pred does get the shutdown even though he loses his life. Obviously no more time to give this much of a go. Xned will find a consolation kill, but Miami will win 4 in a row. But yeah, this is exactly right. You just don't want to give Super another chance at this angle up bedroom.
He keeps on throwing shoulders, just want to make sure that guy's still there before I go for the chow. And he's just trying to line up the shot. But it's been 4 rounds in a row for Miami, trying to make it number 5. They have the bomb down over towards B site, and Falcons know we can't try to clutch up this round from the front. We got to take a different approach.
Yeah, not with Super holding over towards Tiki. You got to stay away from him. So we're going to repossess mid-map through pillars. You would have to assume this is going to lead to a kitchen hit, and it will. So now it's just down to making sure Super's not lurking. And he's making his way over towards back basketball at the moment. Not going to hit that shot. Pred's able to find the shutdown. 2v2. Over to water stairs, though. Redcore right there. But the lineup is there for Pred on the other side. Rotation back to basketball as the defense is feeling like they've got control at A with Xned pushing up. And Cellium will find Traixx for first blood.
That's big, man. Big first blood onto the bomb carrier as well. And look at all the information the rest of the Falcon players have already gained. You have ring control. You were the aggressors through mid, so you know that they have to be over towards this B site. Just don't give them a one-on-one chance.
Metal's able to find Kismet. So re-clearing some of the middle of the map. Pred, good timing on this route, and he's going to double up again now on 5 in a row. And it all rests with Metals for what have to be a 1v3 and the ace. I believe he may have seen just a glimpse of Pred wants the challenge, is able to shut him down. But the clock is becoming a bit of an issue here as he's going to actually get a read on to Cellium on top of that, who's wide open at basketball. But this is disastrous. Metal's able to see the trophy system. Now we're going to clear. Cellium at range from the rock. Not in a position to find the kill, and Pred's able to collapse onto this play from the backside of the driveway. So it ends into a 3v3. Bomb planted. And they know that Traixx is still playing somewhere behind Art. Xned up close and personal, able to find the elimination advantage of the Falcons.
Just don't give him a chance here because you know Super's most likely going to be running a sniper, but you're not going to predict this corner out of Kismet. The guy is a grinder, learns all these cheeky spots, and at least for now makes it 1v2. The guy's hacking.
What?
Yeah, the guy's hacking.
He's able to find the shots now with the AR, leaving it down to just Pred. Trying to defend this post plant. Shots are in onto Pred. He's got to get the reload off, and he's not quite able to do it. Pred's keeping his eyes up over towards the cutout. Bomb being planted at B. Traixx has to be able to get out of here, though, and he will successfully get over towards the top side of Tiki. And now he's in the water. No problem there for one. Kismet damage in the corner. Finished by Rencor. And it rests now with Pred. Good shots on the Super, but can't finish the kill.
Is he hacking?
I'm telling you, brother. Super just is not missing. And finally, from behind, the kill comes through. We're going.
You can already see taking a lot of space away in towards that B-ball side, trying to isolate onto Kismet, but it's going to be Metals committing on it.
Yep. Here comes the push up for Xned. Big contact here. Kismet dancing. Metals got a little bit of help nearby, but it's a clean gunfight win for Kismet. Super comes back up with the pistol, though, finds the timing to get the instant trade. Watch the cut back over for Traixx. Xned has not left the site yet, and that should be a freebie for Traixx, and it is. Now the only question is, where's Pred? You've seen Cell top bedroom, but Pred is a mystery right now. And as Traixx is able to find the corner of Cell, you turn back over. Pred seen at mid. Traixx on the hunt. Can he find him in time? It's over to money window. Super's gonna hop for the defuse and then pop up to find the kill to finish 12-6. Miami up to up and see if he can find some of these trades to keep the map positioning up for Miami, but not going to work out. And a quick counterattack on the way here for Riyadh. Over through Motel side. Kismet gets you one. Nice shots from Xned out of the pistol. Is able to get the trade. He's got help from Cellium nearby. Problem is the defense from Miami has completely spawned up, and Riyadh will take a moment to breathe and try to figure it out.
And not a single player from Miami are even budging. They know that there's no trophy systems that's going to make this an easier hold, but we still have extra M15s to set up all these crossfires, and we got the OE being watched. 3 go down in the feed. Now you're on the attack. Pred needs to try to get a couple kills to alleviate that pressure, and all he needs is one. Teammates are now here.
Yep, defense set up, but Traixx able to get you the opener. Cellium in some trouble, down to 30 HP, but still looking for some damage with these little wall bounces. Here comes the push forward, and the last second, Cell's able to save a goal line stand with the pistol out.
To go with it. Pred in a position towards top green, trying to set up this pinch, finds another one-on-one gunfight. EMP also on this side of the map, and Miami have those spawns.
Give him a shot. Traixx this one. Give medals.
Hit it. One more, let's go, 1v1 soon. One shot, I'm one shot. Bro, ball nice! Ape the ball.
Gun.
Yo, top blue. I got your team.
Okay, then wait. We're one shot.
Watch out.
He's one.
What is it?
Fucking go, man. Kills. Nice. One shot. Nice. Let's go. Walk forward. There's one in there. Yep. Whole plane.
Better now has the Falcons quickly trying to recover before the ball can reset, but no, the EMP back up towards field side, and that might be a lifeline for Miami.
And now you need to find a couple more kills if you are Cellium, because the players from Miami get those spawns over towards green and are in the positions that they want to be, but quickly you take care of medals. Now you just need to keep on trading around this mid-map area. Exton and Pred continuously lighting up the kill feed, and as long as you keep doing that, you can keep your 1-0 lead.
Exton now setting some tempo, trying to move forward through P5, but Traixx and Metals will shut that play down. Metals almost over towards A. Could have led to an opportunity for Miami to stack up and try to score, but instead the defense is now well into position. Kismet's nade able to shut down Super, so now an opportunity to take back some control, and the EMP once again will find itself on the ground. 8 seconds to play. Trade from Pred should likely get us to the finish line of this half. EMP though may reset. No, instead Traixx grabs an extra 30 seconds to play with.
Yeah, this is Miami's last push, and they're finding kills with it as well. A double nade out of Metals is going to lead to a tied half. Have led to an insane game, but when you quickly try to just bombard your way through the middle of the map and those gunfights don't go your way, Miami now quickly on the counter.
Yeah, Super able to get one, stunned up though, not quite able to stay alive as Rencor tried to force it through, but not going to work out there. Falcons defensively able to repossess the EMP if they want it. It'll be Pred who carries. Miami looking to try to reinforce through Motel side here, and the Falcons are not prepared for this. Traixx is holding his life at mid-map, can now play as the pivot man. Metals up top, doesn't get the better of Cellium. Traixx thinking about possibly an opportunity there, but yeah, that's going to lead to one more chance, but Exton holds the line. Super knows he just needs to win this 1v1, but defensively, the reinforcements are back, trades are still through, and Rencor able to pick up the EMP and score.
You can already see Miami setting up for score number 3. Metals pushed out behind enemy lines. Rencor uncontested. You blink and you miss it. Miami now up 2.
But the problem is you lost your intended EMP carrier as Exnid would drop. So now all of a sudden Miami starts to affirm some control through the red side of the map. Traixx, big one here, able to win it cleanly. EMP could be grabbed, but Miami looking for map control first to see if they can try to push this Riyadh defense back over towards green.
And we used to say it all throughout last season, when the X Factor play and Metals is going off, it's most likely going to lead to a Miami Heretics win. And he finds a leading kill. Traixx gives you one. Better give me all 3 with the Jaeger. Miami get another one on the board, and Falcons can't breathe off the respawn.
Yeah, 23, 24, 25, and 26 for Traixx. 9 in a row.
Because you have to check every single angle. Now Metals on the pinch finds a double. Falcons continuously are forced to slow down on all their objective play, and time is continuously getting away from them.
I mean, this is just a killing field right now for the Miami Heretics. Not even bothering with the EMP at the moment, but that's 4 dead. Opportunity here for the Falcons to score quickly with 2 minutes on the clock. Super damage in, cannot stop Exnid's score. We're not done yet, friends. Big momentum.
Just to give Riyadh a chance of potentially getting score number 3, but it's a counter here from Traixx. Hellstorm, it's raining nothing but missiles.
Yeah, and this is just going to, again, counteract the ability for Riyadh to move up the map. And the wins through mid will put the pressure onto the Falcons. EMP being carried by Miami. Nice win for Metals. Looking for one more into Kismet. It's Traixx who finds the kill over the finish line. Metals finding a sliding pistol kill that will likely be the nail in the coffin with control over to Motel.
Yeah, and there's no need to do anything extra now. If you are Traixx, just camp your corner, guarantee your one-on-one, trigger discipline on point. Just giving the comm to his teammates. Okay, you guys find a kill, I'll get kill number 2, no problem. Exton is able to get the trade, but with only 40 seconds left, Falcons cannot allow Miami to touch the EMP. They have to slay them every single chance they get.
I'm telling you, man, Miami is looking nasty right now. They are catching their flow state. 5-2 tally. Looking for score number 6 is super. The defense for the Falcons should be in place to stop that, but this has been a dominant display from the Heretics. Surviving through the hard point, stopping the pred spree in the search and destroy, and Super's gonna give it one more score. 6-2, a convincing final hard point, probably overload here as Miami.
The win is feeling great for us, and we are very happy to beat them because it was a hard match for us, and we are so happy.
Yeah, Rancor, it's a big time win for you guys. And I want to ask you about your teammate Traixx. You know, you were a rookie last year. You won Rookie of the Year. Traixx might be leading the way this year in that category. He went crazy, probably his best series as a pro. How has his development been for you guys throughout the season?
I think he improved a lot in terms of awareness on the map. We are very happy with him. I think he's gonna win the rookie, and we will do the back-to-back for the first time in CDL history. And we are very happy for him and just keep improving.
How special would that be, man? That'd be awesome.
No more sharing of the Rookie of the Year trophies, though. Okay, guys, no more.
It's for him. It's for him.
For sure. Congratulations on the win. I just kind of want to ask you, because you talked about how you knew this was a difficult matchup for you guys. I mean, you slammed them. There's not much I can ask you about the series. But I do want to ask you, is there any team that you have the most fun playing against, whether it's in scrims or maybe you're looking forward to them in the schedule? Is there a team you or the team as a whole love to play against?
Well, I'd probably say Optic because they are the best team in the league. I think the rest of the teams, we are very similar in terms of the level, and I will say Optic because they are the best team. So.
For sure.
Yeah, totally fair. Well, you're a cut above the rest currently, moving up to the first team, aside from Optic, to get to 5 wins. So congratulations there. Obviously, want to give you a moment here. Shout out your fans. Anything you want to say to the people that I'm sure are cheering you on and are excited about that 3-0?
Oh, in Spanish or in English?
You can just say in Spanish, yeah.
Ok, bueno, pues muchas gracias a todos los fans, muchísimas alegrías. Muchas gracias también a mi familia desde España que me apoya, a mi novia también. Y nada, seguiremos trabajando para llegar lo mejor posible a Birmingham.
Thank you so much. That's Rancor with Miami Heretics. Fantastic interview and a fantastic series. I got to say, we were talking about the map highlights. I thought that was the scuff play of the game because it was all Traixx. Let's take a look at it. This is the actual scuff play of the game. Traixx was going crazy, Ant.
Yeah, this kid's he's really special, man. He plays with pace, which is exactly what a team like Miami Heretics need with the AR players that they have. And, you know, he's a playmaker, and he's still getting better. He's not in final form yet. So this is scary for the rest of the league if he keeps developing and becomes a star in this league. Woo! Watch out, competition.
Can I just shout out Miami? Where do they find these rookies?